Hello. There we go. Have audio for at the start for a change, hopefully. So, welcome to Lego with Keir. I am Keir, and this is the Lego. There we go. Today it is the VW T1 camper van that I've had for more than a year, waiting to do. Sorry, I'm just trying to choose the view. Hello Mum, hello Rachel, thank you for joining us. Let's see, what view should we have? Yeah, that one. So, oh, in fact, first of all, let's have a look at some improvements of the weekend. So if I loosen this here and here, oh, hopefully, eventually, there we go. So, in fact, let's just, I'll just unplug it, take it off altogether. Okay, so, let's transition to make that the big view. There we go. So, I've made additions to the railway line. We've got a new junction here and a bridge all the way across, all the way across to here, where we've got town, Legoland and all the rides. So I'm going to make some alterations to that ride here at the back, try and make it spin better. But I'm really quite pleased, and put track and road down. I'm quite pleased with how it is at the moment. And then the station will go up here, where it can be a bit more visible. So, oh sorry, that's a bit of a whirly speedy shot. Let's transition back to the other side. Oh, this item is a Christmas present. Well, the camera was previously a present, but the track, and so this is my time-lapse track, so we'll hopefully have a nice interesting time-lapse of me shooting this this camper van. Right, let me just bear with me while I rearrange this camera. Oh, it's awfully hot, this. Okie dokie. So I'm not convinced this thing's actually moving yet, but maybe it is. It's on speed 1, that's the trouble. I'll turn it up a bit. Yeah, that's not moving yet. So, is the camera recording yet? No. Oh yes, I remember I had issues with that. The SD card was full. So I had to switch which camera I was using. Hopefully that angle will work. Right, yes, the theme park has developed substantially. There's lots of other things to go in, but I fancied a change, as you know, in what sort of build I was doing. Okay. So I guess I'll get cracking. Thank you. I have just started the time lapse. I don't know whether that was a prompt that came before or after I did that. Right, which end should we open? Oh, well, this end's all a bit saggy baggy, so I might as well open that end. Not sure it was the right end per se, but oh goodness me, look at all that Lego. Now, are the bags going to be numbered? No, they're not. Oh, joy of joys. I feel like they do that just to make it more difficult for you. Here, let's make it even more of a challenge by not numbering anything. Oh, there's some nice stickers. They're presumably posters inside. Make love, not war, and like surfing imagery. There we go. Let me bring them up to the camera. I'll try to this camera, there we go, that's the one that can actually see things, he says. No, the light's all a bit too much, isn't it? Well, you'll just have to take my word for it until later. I can't even get into the book. Use these scissors, shall I? Not much easier, if I'm honest. There we go. So I have got the light kit to go with this van, but when I looked at the instructions for how to do it, it seemed to be instructions for how to do it once your van's built. So that's probably going to be next week. Oh, it says make Lego models, not war. Oh, I am going to have, here we go, where's my power supply? Turn that light off and then you might be able to see on this camera. There we go. Oh, isn't that nice? So we'll pop those over there nice and safe. I don't really need that light on anyway, do I? Could probably do with one for me. Never mind. So, and some nice silver VW thing and a mirror presumably. Passenger side mirror maybe. Okay. Without, oh dear, I should have gone through this beforehand, shouldn't I? Okay. Wheels and things. I can go over there. I think maybe I need some boxes again. I've got some plates here. I think I'll use these instead of the big tray for a change. So that's got some windows and axles in it, I think. Oh, loads of orange handles. I wonder where they go. Maybe they're the drawer handles or something for the furniture. So that seems to be smooth bits. They're going to be later on in the process, one hopes. Okay, I'm just going to have to go for it, aren't I? How many weeks do we think I'm going to be doing this for? And am I going to manage to get through today's session without being irritated by it? Oh, look at those nice shiny silver hubcaps. Got a few of those bricks already. Okay, I'm going to start with this bag. Let me know if the mic's a bit hot or if I should mute it for the crinkly bags. I've been neglecting that. So, not the right bag. Well, it's not got everything I require anyway. And please do you like the stickers? Too. I have been thinking about some background music or something, just some ambient music. But I think it might be hard to find something that won't become wearing or setting up a whole playlist. It's just the research as well. I haven't put the time into finding it. Okay, so I'm looking for a long dark grey. Oh, that's a long light grey one, but that definitely looks dark grey. Got some shorter dark greys. Ah, what about this bag? No? Crackle, crackle, crackle. Okay. Put the sound back on. I have put the sound back on. Hello. I think it must be black. Have I got all the pieces I'm looking for in black? What's that one? 4 by 3, 6, 8. That's too big. A mystery. So I seem to have some of the pieces in the right dark grey.
Have a look in the back in the list of pieces.
I haven't, but that's a good idea. So there's supposed to be 4. They're the black ones. 1. Yeah.
They've changed it. They've not got the white going around it anymore.
That is really confusing. Those 3 shades, well, those 2 shades are so close. Yeah. Okay, so the black pieces I'm looking for. Thank you for your help, Rachel.
Extra challenge, expert kit.
Yes. That's it. Guess the colours. Okay, so if that's that piece, somewhere there's a black plate of that sort of stature. Oh no, it's, what is it? 4. So that's too big anyway. What did I say? 4 by 8. 4 by 8 in black. That's way too many. No. Here we go. Let's assume all of that's for later then. I think there's no order in these sets. They clearly just pack them as it is convenient to Lego. Yeah, I'm definitely beginning to wish we'd gone through and sorted this, but it's just so much effort. You might as well build the flipping thing. Okay, that was the wrong one to open. Oh, these plates are all disintegrating. Not so good for it. Okay, what am I looking for now? These ones, I remember. Let's have another tub. Oh, I'm interested to see how this time-lapse thing works out. I need to try and remember to build in the right sort of zone for it, because it's got quite, well, as it retreats up the track, it obviously gets a wider and wider view. Is that 2 overlapping or 3? I'm going to go for 3. This is definitely a tricky one. Another tricky one. I wonder if it is a deliberate thing, or just, you know, sort of incidental. Oh, well, we don't have to bother making it easier by having the numbered bags, because these are experts. They don't need numbered bags. Right. Yes, it is only 1 square that overlaps. So we're 20 minutes in and I'm on step 4. And what do they want to be? Sort of amber translucenty things. Nope. No. Aha. Amber studs. Okay. Hopefully this will speed up as I get the bags open. Figure out what's where. Two of those, one either side, not overlapping the black. Oh, is it even a thing from that bag I want? No, it's a flat tile and these are all wedges. Here it is. Okay, and 2 grey. Yeah, it's not that they are organised into bags and they're just not numbered. They're definitely horrendously disorganised. Well, it's just randomly distributed, isn't it? Nope. Oh, it's definitely going to be another watch Keir not build much Lego. Must be in this one. I've not looked in this one very thoroughly. Here. Yes. So I've not really not got anything exciting to talk about today, I'm afraid. Still worried about the government crushing our civil liberties further. Still being a good little citizen and staying in my house though. Not hitting the streets despite my temptation. One 2x1 brick in red. Where are you going there? And 4 of these little lantern / headlamp bricks, which are all in here, of course. Another fresh bag. Yes, so right before the stream for the second week in a row, my overhead camera mount broke, but we managed to fix it this week with, I should have shown you that while I had the camera loose, but we yeah, managed to fix that with an offcut of wood and 2 cable ties, which was helpful. Rachel leapt into action. Superstar that she is. Delivered cable ties before I'd asked for them. Okay. So we're hitting step 7, which has 7 sub-steps. And let's see, how many are there in the build altogether? 115. But if a lot of them have got sub-steps like this, then yeah. Well, it's 115 plus all the others, isn't it? Okay, and of course, it's another bag. This one's got a load of amber studs in it as well. Heaven forbid only one bag has amber studs in it. So a black one and a grey one. Another black one. Yellow things on either end. One. Nope. 2. Should try and build in this zone for the sake of all the views. Should we have a bit more? Can I zoom it in on this camera? No, doesn't want to play. Okay, so then one of these, is it going in the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there. Two more yellow bushes. And a yellow gore. Well, at least I make myself laugh. Okay, and then this wants to get put in here like so. Okay, let's make a bit more space. Oh, goodness me. Okay, that's a bit unnecessary, that tub, just for these little odds and sods, isn't it? So let's put them down in that corner. We'll have that in a tub instead. Bit more convenient shape, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to have to go to the loo soon. Sorry. Not really done very much, and already time for a break. Sorry, that's not right. So what do I need? It's 8 long, and that was 12. There we go. And then 2 of these little round corner plates. So I think this is like the back end of it we're making, it seems. Like this is going to be the axle for the wheels, isn't it? And then the back, the curvature of the back. Four little inserty study bits. There we go. And they are going in adjacent to the axles. One, 2. Why is that one so much fiddlier? 3, 4. 2 little, are they dark grey or black? I think they're dark grey. Dark grey grabby bits. Aha, same pot. So where are those bendy tubey bits? You'd think they'd stand out a mile, wouldn't you? Well, yeah. So it's those I'm looking for. I don't see them anywhere. Right, oh, maybe they're in one of the boxes. I am going to nip to the loo. Excuse me. Hello, and I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Sorry, that was a bit loud. So while I was gone, did you manage to spot them anywhere? It's like kids' TV, isn't it? Can you see the weird bendy things? I can't. Though actually I can't, so if you can see them, let me know in the chat and I'd really appreciate it. Maybe they're in this bag. Yes, they're in the final bag I haven't opened, of course they are. Right. I wonder if they're supposed to stick onto those amber things. Oh, I think they are. Yes, okay. They're supposed to be attached onto there. There we go. Okay, so we've done the 4 things. We've done, yeah. Next step. Well, this is the yellow brick I'm looking for, and one of them was there. So, what's happened to the other one? One day I'll get a Lego set that has all the bloody bits. Rachel's just packed up all our Lego as well, so it's not that convenient to try and find another piece. Here we go. So far and away, the longest part of the process is finding the bloody bricks. It's been so nice having all our bricks organised when I've been today and yesterday when I was making little bits for the railway and trying to find bits to level it and things. Just sort of going, oh, right, I need these and those. Rachel would go, here you go, here you go. Is that the right sort of brick? No. I don't want one of these lanterny ones, I need a smooth one. There we go. The same for the other side. I don't know where the wedgy ones were. Found the first one really easily. Just went, oh yes, there's one. and promptly forgot which box it came out of and didn't have the sense to grab the second. Here we go. No, they're all 2x1s. Well, this is boring telly, isn't it? It certainly qualifies as slow TV. Okay, well, bugger. I've been watching a YouTube channel, I forget what it's called, it's like Ghost Town or something. I live in a ghost town. But yeah, it's about this guy who bought a ghost town for a small fortune and he's just trying to redeem it and explore all the abandoned mines. It's a really interesting thing. Poor bloke had the main anchor of it, like the old Victorian hotel, burned down. Just very unlucky. Just like after he'd put loads and loads of work into it as well. Cerro Gordo, the town's called. It's near Death Valley in California. And it's had loads of snow this year, and I didn't think they got that much precipitation of any kind, let alone snow in the desert. But it's apparently high desert, so you get snow. Okay. Well, I'm a few minutes from going and hunting our collection for one of these bricks. Because, oh, there it is. See, that's it. I just have to decide that I'm going to go and find one of ours. And then I find the one I'm looking for. It's the second time in a row that precise thing's happened. Okay, where did the 2x1s go? Nope. There we go. So that's it. If I know it's definitely in that pile, then I'll persist and I'll persist. But when you can't be sure you're even looking in the right selection. I had skipped a page. Okay then. There we go. Are they these ones? No, they're not those ones. Is it the silver ones? I think they're the only ones I've got that are of that nature. I suppose it must be the bumper, perhaps. It's very definite about them being that way up as well. Okay, so I saw the clear headlamp bricks some point earlier and went, oh, they're interesting, to myself. But I can't see them now. Not in that one. Not in that one. Here we go. 1, 2. Every journey starts with the first step. Yes. Unfortunately, each step seems to take ages. This reminds me of walking in Glastonbury. Okay, so that wants to go this way? Is that the right place? Yes. Oh, and then so these are going to connect onto there. Is it part of the engine maybe? Looks nice. Okay. Better not hide things. Definitely engine building. This nice wheel that I can't find. Is it that wheel? No. That's probably the steering wheel, isn't it? There we go. So it's not even as though all the parts of the same type are all in the same bag either. They're just all a bit random. Okay, and then another one of these. Black thing in there. Okay, what am I looking for? This weird right-angly piece. Let's start with that. Come to my eye, weird right-angly piece. Let's have a look in here. Oh dear. Ugh. Might as well just pop these on while they're coming under my hands. Yeah, it's not in there. Aha. Okay. And then a little grey stud. If I don't shuffle the boxes around too much, maybe I'll remember where things are. So then I want a little black stud. Whoops. Okay. One by one black headlamp piece. Nope. Close, but not quite the piece I'm looking for. Or is it? Oh, it is the piece I'm looking for. Okay. Black L. Two more silver studs. Little tiny wheel. Little tiny grey wheel. Oh, is it that one? Yes. Oh, I bet the rubber band's in the cardboard box. It is. It's such a weird thing, that. Everything although I've heard Lego are moving away from plastic bags. Presumably soon their things will be packed in paper, which is of course good news. Okay, so this, there we go. One air-cooled engine. Not quite finished, but two little grey circle pieces. There we go. Yeah, so this blue track here is for the time-lapse camera, and it moves, well, you can adjust the speed, but it moves the camera very, very slowly, so you can get a nice smooth pan effect, or as this is going to be a sort of zoom out type effect with it tracking up and away. Hopefully that'll be interesting. If it comes out well, you will see it next week. Oh, I forgot to edit the kite videos. Yeah, so on my birthday I went and flew a camera kite that I have out at Rother Valley. And it was quite good. I did my usual thing of forgetting to trigger the camera for a portion of the flight, because I'm clever like that. But yeah, there wasn't enough wind to fly with the electronic stabilizer on it, but actually I feel like it came out better without it. Some of the smoothest footage I've had. So, a few more lessons to learn about camera angles and such, but I think I've found an app that might make the Wi-Fi functionality of the camera work, because the one that they recommended didn't work, you know, the one that was in the instruction book. I had meant to edit that footage down and have it as my intermission stuff. I've also shot, I made a little caddy the other day. So I took the train carriage that was carrying logs and adapted it to take a GoPro style action camera. Well, it's not actually GoPro type mount there, although it is in the bottom, if you can see. So I had I recorded some footage yesterday evening before changing all the layout of the train going round, but I've not. I'd hoped to have that ready for intermission entertainment as well, but I didn't sort that out either. I spent my morning tidying up after the having the drill out and things for doing all this yesterday, and laying out the theme park such as it is at the moment, and then figuring out this flip time-lapse tracking thing. Oh, I see, these are two slightly different things. Wow. That's not like me, is it? Oh, I see, that connects onto there, does it? Okay. Well, we'll put this one on that I've done right. He says it doesn't appear to be right though. Oh, I need another little tile to go under here. There we go. Oh, it still doesn't actually connect there. Have I missed a tile somewhere else? Yes, there's supposed to be a tile on the bottom as well. Not a tile, plate. There we go. So how did I get this wrong? That portion's correct, then that's a grab. On the top. And then 2 tiles. Two bricks. Another another grab and a brick. There we go, and nope. Strange right angle piece. Not one of those, not one of those, one of these. There we go. Little exhaust. Yeah, this guy, I can't remember what he's called, who owns the ghost town. He's just crackers. He's absolutely crackers. Well, I mean, he spent his life savings on a ghost town, but but yeah, he claims, he says, oh yeah, I'm scared of heights. And then you see all this footage of him sat like up on a cliff, like got this drone flying around him, and he's perched with hundreds of feet of drop below him up on this really precarious thing with like really shaly surfaces that you could so easily slip and fall on. I don't know, it's just silly. Yeah. No one who's scared of heights does the crazy shit that he does. And like climbing down 300-foot ladders in mine shafts. It's just ludicrous. Oh no! So one of those. There should be two more of these, that sized piece, according to the instructions. Unless I've gone wrong. Aha! There's one more at least. Yes, that's right. That's all I need. I think I'm going to put these big white smooth ones in with the other white smooth ones actually. Do a bit of categorisation as we go. These guys can come out here as well. They're nice and make them a bit more obvious. What just fell through into my lap? Okay. Well, the valley, it was moderately busy, yeah. Definitely about as busy as it has been any other time I've been where it's not been a special event. Oh, that's not right, Keir. Yeah, I feel like I should take 2 minutes to sort out the video from the kite, because it'd be more interesting than seeing me fail to find bricks, although I'm doing better now. I'm having more success with finding the bricks as time goes on. Oh, and I need to put 2 of these grey study bits in here. 1, 2. There we go. I'm doing better at not just assuming I know what the instructions are going to be, which is always a challenge for me, that kind of thing. Right, we'll pop that part aside, it seems. Black one, excuse me, red one. And the black one. And then a shed load of these red wedges. Might just have a peer and see what this camera's seeing at the moment. Oh. Lots of me. It's just difficult to find an angle that works well at the top of this arc and way down at the bottom of it as well. I say arc. It's not an arc. Journey, travel. So 1, 2, 3, is that in line with those? 2, 3, 4 dots exposed. So they must be offset by 1. They're on the red, 4 dots, there we go. Oh, do that twice. I wish I'd point that out at the beginning sometimes. It's just like, oh, I could have been doing these side by side. Excuse me. I don't think Eli's going to be watching today. Well, he's not been watching much recently, but I think it's because I've stopped telling him I'm streaming. But it is in fact his birthday today, so happy birthday, Eli. If you do happen to watch this at some point, if you're not watching right now. Yes. I don't know that I had much more to say on the matter. I hope you've had a good day. Ah, so these are down either side like so. Ew. Weather's got all a bit grim all of a sudden. I was just wondering what the noise was, but it's chucking it down. Okay, so 1 in and 1 over. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6. So I need 2 of those. 1 of these. One of those. And 2 of these. No, I don't know where the cat is. Fast asleep in the living room, I imagine. I think Rach fed her right before the stream, and usually we forget, and so she gets fed just after I've started streaming once she starts making a nuisance of herself. So that's probably the difference. She's been satisfied, got a full belly, off to sleep. Oh, my back's beginning to ache. Oh. Okay. Flat red tiny bits. Nope. This one? This one. Yeah. Expect she'll come through and show her face in time. Okay, 1 long one, 2 short ones. Nope. Placed that one already. Placed one of those already. Excuse me. So where did that come from? There we go, there's the other one. So that wants to go on this side. And then we want 1 long red one like that. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully using this method will prevent me skipping bricks. No guarantees I won't have 2 pages stuck together and skip whole steps like usual, but... Oh, look at this checkerboard floor. And everything from this box. Unusually conveniently. So... I should have something in that corner. So, having just said, oh well, this will stop me missing bits. Apparently I missed that bit. So, suggest starting with black. I shall do so to prevent confusion. White, white, white. I don't know where the 2s are. There should be some... Well, there's the white ones. I'm not sure where the black ones are. Whoops. Okay, well I'm just assuming I need all of these out of here. feel like it's likely all of these are going to get taken up and put into reserve for using on other projects where they'll actually be visible, rather than just having them hidden inside a van. Seems a bit of a shame, doesn't it? So 1, 2, 3, and then thin ones. Okay. So, there's the black ones. Sorted. Oh, that is nice. Look how smooth and shiny that is. Right, this is time to move aside for a moment. Long black one, red 3s. I've got to move the boxes around, haven't I? After specifically saying I won't do this because it'll confuse me. Oh well. Hopefully it won't confuse me too much. So we've moved on to the front of the vehicle now, it would seem. Okay, looking for a sandy coloured tile with a stud on it. Should you have 3 views? Oh yes, thank you, Mum. That's it's because I unplugged the camera from the battery in order to show the roller coaster and things, and then I didn't plug it back in. Well, it's going to be 2 for a while until that battery wakes up again. I think I'm losing the light a little. Let's have this one on. Is that better? Makes my face better, but it's a bit overexposed on this camera, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Oh, it's quite bright. Let's have the other shade. Oh, no, it was already on the warm option. Okie dokie. Where are we at? I'm looking for a square. Oh, it's not quite the stone colour, is it? It's a bit darker than that. Okay. Well, it appears a bit darker. There it is. Now I'm looking for the right colour. It all becomes easier. Have I got any tea left in here? Yes. So 2 of these. See, the trouble with drinking gallons of tea is lots of tea breaks are required, loo breaks. Okay, we'll see if this camera's got enough charge to wake up again. It's got a bit bulgy on the back, that camera, which makes me nervous about its battery. But I've got the kit to take it apart, so at some point that's what I'll do. Swap its battery. Another smooth square. And then this one wants to be attached here somehow. There we go. Okie dokie, I am going to have another break now. Bear with me a moment. I'll try and keep it brief. Thank you, Rachel. I hadn't put my sound back on. I wasn't saying anything interesting. That camera's still not working. Then I was mumbling about what bricks I was finding. So you didn't miss much. One, 2, 1 square, and 2 dark grey pieces like that. As 1, 2. Okay, now to work out where they all go. That piece isn't long enough. That's the same length, Keir. Oh, hang on. No, I've done something back to front here. Yeah. I've just realised this didn't come with a brick separator. I mean, they're right in the assumption that I've got loads of them and I don't need one. But okay, so these want to go sticking out on that side and that side. And that one will be the right length, as it is. Oh, I've definitely missed something about, oh yeah, of course, sticking it back in there. So there's supposed to be these in here. One of those there. Oh dear, I really did cock this up. So I stopped counting the bricks that I needed. There was supposed to be 4 of these and I only put 2 on. There we go. Okay. Right. I think I missed that step, didn't I? Oh yes, I finished that tea. Still hot after, what was that, an hour and a half? What an excellent cup. I'm not convinced that thing's still moving, but I mean, it is supposed to move very slowly, so. 2 big arches. Eight of these. Excuse me. 1, 2 of these. 2 of those. 2 of those. Okay. And these are symmetrical. This one's going, oh, it's not the right sort. It's not got a hole in the back. Neither's that one. Yeah, they have to be the ones with the hole in the back, otherwise it won't work. Yeah, so it's the ones with the little step. Hole in the back and a little step at the bottom. Aha, there's one. So the other one's presumably on this tray as well. I say tray, plate. I mean, I'm not seeing it on that plate as well. I hope I've not stuck it in somewhere else in ever. Oh no, there it is. Okay, so where was I? 2 tiles, one of those on the back, 2 more tiles and a brick. Big long arch and an actual tile. Okay. Two plates, not tiles. Brick on its back. Oh, come on, line up. 2 more tiles. And a brick. An arch. And a tile. So these are going on like this. Oh, and it's time for the number plate. It's an American VW, clearly only has a number plate on one end. I don't think they do that much in Europe at all, do they? They generally want a plate at the front and the back. Which isn't unreasonable if you ask me. But I am European, so. What did I do with the stickers? There we go. Oh, it's got a little plate for the front. or the other end, but this is the long one. Number plate is HVW 1962. Unusually, not the set number. You'd think they'd have tried to get 1962 into the set number, wouldn't you? There we go. Okay, let's put that away. Have another cigarette. Oops, I've dripped tea on the instructions. Oh well. Okay, 2 black studs. So theoretically, there's another red 2x1 here somewhere. Well, it doesn't appear. There we go. I was going to say it doesn't appear to be on this tray, but it doesn't guarantee that it should be, just because I found one there. There we go. 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those. Yeah, engine end. Whoops. And that goes all the way along the back there in the middle. Where did these little wedges come from? I don't remember putting those in. Oh, they were in this list that I ignored. See, that's even when I try really hard to get all the pieces, I still manage to skip them. Okie dokie. So I don't know how long we're going to go tonight. What are we, 7:45, so probably till 9 again, I suppose. So this definitely isn't going to get completed today. Not at this pace. Although it should get progressively easier to find parts. As the pool of available bits dwindles and I learn the lie of the land, as it were. Okay, so one of those. 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. Oh, skipped the whole left-hand page, didn't I? Okay, so 2 of these, 3 of these. So let's just move these parts that are going to be necessary in the following step. So I want 1 of those and 3 2x1 in light grey. 1, 2, 3. That wants to be a shallower tub so I can actually see what's in it. Oh, so these are the beginnings of the wheel arches. Oh, that one's not going there. And then these curves around here on the back corner. Corners. So 1, 2, 1. 2 of those. Two curvy pieces. 1, 2. And the captions aren't working again. Don't know what's going on with that. Like that, yes. Now that thing is definitely moving. The slider. Where's that one going? Oh, I got 2 out and I only needed 1. Okay, so 2, translucenty ones, got those. Grey ones, 1, 2, 3. Curvy ones also in here. 1, 2. Some backlights. Where's the third one going? Here. Wedges, 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 wedges. Nope, that's a white wedge. And then 2 of these. Whoops. So then wedge in there and there. Okay. Then where are these bits going? One goes here. Oh, there was only one of those in that step. That one goes on the end there. Oh, it's a fancy bit. Find the pieces in order, Keir. So we need some of these burgundy bits. 1, 2 of those. 2 burgundy, 1 by 1. 4 of these blue tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 3 of these burgundy stripes. I need 1 of those. That's where the 3s are. Where are the 4s? Still haven't found the red handles, not that type. Ah, they are in here. Two of those, and then one of those dark, there we go, that one. Okay, that's all the parts. go. So then this is, that's sort of like the boot section. There's supposed to be this on the end here. And that fits in. Ah, lovely. Might speed that up a little bit. Am I going to gather all the pieces? Oh, it just takes so long. No, I'm just going to hunt for them as I go. It's not served me well, that technique, has it? One, two of those, so I need 3 of those little red slidey bits. I've not noticed them at all. Which doesn't bode well for me finding them easily. Okay, 2 by 1 red. With a sticky outy bit. Is that one? No. Definitely not in that one. There we go. How many do I need? 3. 1. 2. 3. These 2. Those 2. 1 grey stud. 1 light grey stud, just to be irritating. Well, given you always get a spare, I'm going to use dark grey stud because that's the one I can find. And I can't imagine it makes that much difference to anything. Okay, nearly got all the flipping pieces together. One of those. Oh, I'm bored, I'm going to find the rest of the pieces in a minute. Although, of course, one of the pieces I haven't found is the next piece I need. Oh, so this is for the number plate out the back. So what red tiles do I need? 2 of those and 2 that are 3 long. 2 of those. That one with a stud. I think that's all the parts I'm supposed to have. Stick the sticker on. Which way up? Down to the stud. Not remotely straight or even central. Okay. I've been completely ignoring the chat, I'm sorry. Oh yes, right, let's try and sort this other camera out. Oh, that's waking up. Am I going to dedicate a brick? There are some orange bricks for Rachel. Although maybe not today. Because, well, we'll see. Yeah, I haven't done any brick dedication. Sorry, Mum. I'll try and look out for something interesting, unless you want one that I've already done. Because we have done some interesting bricks already that I've skipped. Okay, so this goes on the back here, and then these go on the corners. Oh, poor Lydia, I should have sent her a message. Yeah, I do feel for her. Thought our wedding planning was a pain, but at least I only had to do it twice. And mainly it just got moved. A lot of stuff was transferable. I suppose that's the case for her, but still a pain in the behind, isn't it? Oh, come on, brain. So, done that, done that, done that. No. They're supposed to have a red one underneath them, each of those. So I'm making pretty good progress on this. Oh, I might have to have a little bit more of a break in a minute just to move about and stretch. Oh. Although I should save it for when I need to go to the loo as well. I thought that had closed properly, but there we go, just needs a little bit of persuasion. Oh yes, I was going to sort the other camera out, wasn't I? Now it's woken up. Secret code. There we go. Right, sorry for the absence of that view for so long. Oh no, I've got a big dollop of tea there. Okie dokie. My back is beginning to ache. One of those. I can't see black studs anywhere. I'm going to move these other studs here because it's just confusing me having bits and bats in different places. And they're the same shape. Okay, I don't see any black studs, so I'm going to go, I'll have a quick scout round the rest of the, excuse me, the rest of the pots. But I think they must just be dark grey ones. Although I used a dark grey one when I thought it was a light grey one. Oh well, it's what I've got, so it's what I'm using. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I'm supposed to have another one of these things. No, not this. White, weird, right-angly, build sideways type pieces. There's one, there's the other. Oh, those things look brown in the book. Okay, looking for brown ones. Oh yes, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the red pieces go on those grey. And then brown stirred either side. Whoops. Whoops! That was like a magic trick, just whoosh! Over it went. Where are those going? One up here. And one on here. And we're looking for 2 more of the quadranty things. There's one, so the other one's somewhere on this tray. There we go, so the back end's developing nicely. I just realised that you didn't really have the best view of it. You see then, the boot opens up and you can see the engine inside. Step 36, blimey. Okay. Oh yes, this was the brick I thought I'd dedicate to you that had already been used, but we've got a fresh one, Mum, so you can have this one. Yeah, that weird weird knobbly grey one, that's bound to have something interesting attached to it later, one imagines. Not a particularly snazzy brick, but it is at least something interesting. Oh, I can't find the focal point now. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to have attached to them, but they're definitely going to have something, aren't they? So, lantern pieces. Grey lantern piece, there's one. I always call them lantern pieces. I think people call them headlight pieces as well. They look like a little lantern to me. Um, 2x1. Another one of those. There we go. That's, oh, got that one in the wrong orientation somehow. I don't understand what I've done wrong. Oh, because it's going in there. I thought it was nestling in against this stuff, but I think it is actually leaving a void. Something's crackling. Oh well. Well, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to not bother about it. Okay, so what am I looking for? A hinge piece, flat plate hinge. Nope. Nope. Aha! Okay, took a little while. And 3x1 in red. That's just sitting there for the moment. Yes, I've got the wedding day set up up there. Thinking about Lydia still. In the town. I was thinking I might try and make some Lego themed stuff for the photo booth. I don't know if I can manage to work out how to make it like you could have your picture with a minifigure sort of thing. There are ways of doing it. I mean, the software is quite impenetrable anyway, but I've forgotten all the things. I may well buy the latest version, but it kind of just felt a bit stupid in the middle of, well, it was like October 2020 it came out, and it's just, nah. I didn't see much prospect for getting any use out of the software, so it didn't seem worth an upgrade. Hingy piece, right. That was in this box, wasn't it? Okay. Is that right? No, one more piece to go on. There we go. Okay, got to make... Don't skip steps, Keir. We all know I'm terrible for that, but resist. They're threes, where are the fours? That one. Okay, so that's right for the moment. Then 2 by 3. There we go. Oh, is that? That phone's gone off again. I don't think this wire's working. I think that's the problem. Bad USB wire. Well, that must have given it some charge. Yes. Not sure what my best course of action on that is. Offhand. Oh, I know. Sorry, bear with me a moment. Okay, got new USB cable for it. And that other one, although pretty, can go in the bin. Well, it can go in the box of waste electronics to go to the appropriate location at the dump site. Okay, well that says it's charging again. But it said it was charging last time. There we go. And 3 of these. 1, 2, 3 of those. Nice little shelving unit, I suppose. There we go. I don't understand quite where that's going. Oh, I see, because that's part of the door. So it only really connects by these two studs. Like that. Okay, okay. Got some little drawers here. Okay, two of these. One of those and two of these. I missed some bits on the previous step, of course. That piece. Excuse me. Excuse me. That piece. Yes. Whew. Yeah, so it keeps on doing this where it adds in extra steps. It's like suddenly we're back at one again. It's a pain. I should have started this earlier in the week, I suppose. Mind you, I did do big builds. So I'm going to have to tidy this all up because Rachel is back at work tomorrow, unfortunately, I believe. Whew. Yeah, I'm tired. Can't think anymore. I remember seeing those right-angly red ones. Were they in this one? Nope. Oh, I'm not seeing them now. There's at least one somewhere. Ah! So, plate, brick, brick, another plate. And then square bit underneath there, okay. Okay, so that wants to go on that back corner and then a little plate in front of it. 1 by 1 sand coloured. There. Yeah, I might have to send some feedback to Lego on how they make their arrange their flipping sets. So somewhere there's a little door for this. Is it a clear door or a white door, do we think? Probably white. Oh, that's a weird one. No, I can't. Ah, there it is, hiding underneath the grey swivel circle. There's a lot of wasted space in this camper. Right, what's that void about? You wouldn't have a void like that in a real camper, surely. It's getting harder to find a 2 by 1 that's not half of a hinge. One of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, and 2 of these. This brick definitely would have been easier to place at a different time. I should have already built this up. One by three, there we go. Whoops. Okay, this is closer to being right now. There's gone there like that. So where are the little... Oh, so this void is going to be the sink. If I can find the little grey, flat, L-shaped pieces that are going to go in there. There's one. There's the other. Still a bit wonky. Oh, and one little flat tile for in there. Oh, that's not right. I want to be the gauges. That's another gauges. There we go. Time for another hinge. I was only supposed to put one on there. Sorry, I've got a bit lost in my own thoughts. Not even keeping up any form of running commentary. So, what am I looking for now? 3 by 1 in red. Aha. And then four grey tiles to smooth all that off around the edge of the sink. Join it all together, I suppose, as well. Okay, so this then wants fixing in. Like so. Oh, go on. There we go, like so. Much better, more positive connection. Step 41. So that's got no foot. One of these right little hose parts. That's it. Oh, so that's going to be the door handle, presumably. And 4 of these. One like that. Oh, no, they're going the wrong way. They're supposed to come in, not out. Okay, 2 of these black L's, 1 black stud, 2 black 1x4. Oh, that's supposed to be a thing there. Well, let's put one in. There we go. These doors don't seem to sit very evenly. I'm not sure if I've missed a... Oh, goodness me, that's why. Look at the state of that. You can't see because of the focus. There we go. It's not been made well at all. Rubbish. Give that a squeeze. Yeah, that wasn't sitting right. Yeah, something to do with the way I've connected the shelves, perhaps. Yeah, I think maybe I put them too low. Okay, so what's next? Lots of white tiles. 4 of these. Two, 3 ones. 1 single one. That's a wedge. That's a wedge. That's a wedge. I think maybe I should just have the tiny bits that we've got on hand. So I can... Oh, there it is. Okay, so 4 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 longer one. And 1 very long one. Is that going to be in here too? No, that's the same. That's the same, that's the same. That's the same. Do we think I'm looking in the wrong box, given these are all the same length? I think I might be. It's a lot of them. Okay. So where will I find a longer one? Probably in here. Okay, let's just go back to this box then. Maybe they are the long ones, and I just need to find a single 4. Because they're all the same length. Yeah, 3 and a 4. Okay. Where are you going to be then? 1x4 white tile. That's it. Oh good, this is matching up as it's supposed to. One big chunky brick for the middle. Wants to go behind that red brick. And 1x2. Oh, I forgot I was going to be trying to turn this camera back on for what it's worth. Oh, the subtitles are back again. 1, 2, 3 of those, and that one. One, 2, 3. forget that one. Two of those. Two of these. One of those. And 4 little reachy uppy grabby things in grey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. On there. These are going to be for the driver's driver's controls perhaps. Pedals. Yes, there we go. Some pedals coming next. Oh, gosh, there's loads of this book left to do. Definitely not going to be done in the next 12 minutes or so. Right, I need the loo again, sorry. Okay, right, fix the overhead camera again. Okay, open the app. Turn the screen off, perhaps that'll help save some power. Okay, so I did that step. Now I had the grey tiles because there was loads of them for that. There we go. I might have to sort some of these bricks later. Make life a little bit easier. Where's this piece going there? Excuse me. Okay, so there we go. No, that's the right piece. That's the right piece. Two little burgundy ones. Oh, I have made an error. What a surprise. Okay. If I get my act together and sort of process this time lapse that I've recorded today, it could be a previously on Lego with Keir on the pre-stream run. Yeah, one of my cameras, the camera I was planning on using here, I plugged in, sorted out. Something's making a strange noise. I plugged it in, sorted it out, and then it had got a full SD card. I don't even remember what I last. Presumably, it's full of some sort of time lapse, but God knows what. So I'll have to have a look at that. Who knows? It might be good. Wasn't the kite footage because that's on this one that I'm using today. And the railway. There's like just loads of stuff. So, but I think I did do a really long time-lapse recording over a day or so. What time are we on? 5 to. Okay, I'll persist a bit more. There we go, nice tap for the sink. Very fancy gold taps. Oh, I've clearly There's supposed to be bricks on here. I wonder when they were supposed to have gone on. Well, they're going on now. So 2 singles. 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of these, 1, 2, 3 of those, and that one. That's sort of floating on that back corner. It wasn't easy to connect. Okay. Oh, the hinges were actually in the same thing as the other hinges. One brown cylinder. A 4. 2x1. One of them. One in burgundy. Green stalk. Oh, I hadn't realised I've been horribly out of shot a lot of the time. My apologies. Okay. Oh, it's got a little plant in it. That's nice. That's what this corner's about. Okay. One of those, one of those, 2 of these, this piece. This is coming along nicely though, isn't it? Oh, sorry, I'll try and move it. Let's move the camera instead. Whoops. Okay. Now if I get to the end of this and it says, do it again, Actually, let's check. Oh no, that's just... Ah, this is what's going to connect onto the brick I dedicated to you, Mum. It was going to have something interesting attached to it. The whole back seat. Okay. 2 burgundy pieces. Whoops, I missed the weird grey handly bits. One there and one on the other side. Definitely feel like I am getting to grips with where the parts are, because my hands sort of, hand and head are going for where they are before I've even really consciously thought about it. Which is the way it goes when you've got a handle on where everything is. But that stage definitely comes sooner when the parts are arranged sensibly in the first place in the bags. You'd think the mic had stopped working if I wasn't breathing. Well, you'd think I'd stopped working if I wasn't breathing, but you know what I mean. So here we go. Try and do it in a position where you can actually see what's going on. But the sofa's actually connecting into here. There we go, and presumably, yeah, that's what lets it convert into a bed. Look at that. And then it can fold back down and become the sofa again. Very nice. Well, you might as well have the pair dedicated to you, Mum. But those two grey ones are integral to it being a camper van, aren't they? It's not much of a camper van if you've not got a bed. How does that? There we go. That sits up there like that, I think, when it's in. It's ambiguous. There's more. Okay. Driver's seat, I suppose. Whatever's going on here. Okay. Red square. Not the Russian one. I saw the other day a video all about Soviet and former Soviet countries' children's railways, which are full-scale, though small, short length, you know, like 1 to 3 to 5 kilometre type tracks. But yeah, full-size railways, like light rail, but that's predominantly, almost entirely operated by children. In fact, entirely operated by children with adult supervision. Which is just fascinating. But ludicrously, they let the girls drive the trains. But then when the girls become adults, train driver was up until January 2021 an outlawed job for women in Russia. Which I just couldn't believe that there was still. Well, I suppose I'm not surprised there's some jobs, because I know it's a very chauvinist society, but it just seemed remarkable that there'd be jobs that they were willing to let girls do that women couldn't. Just seems a bit crackers. Well, clearly they agreed, because this girl who used to be used to work on the children's railway, wanted to be a train driver as an adult, and started a campaign and got the law changed. And so this January she became Russia's first female train driver, although that sort of ignores the fact that a lot of women drove trams. I've made a mistake. There should be a red square there. It's funny, you hear a lot of sort of, in Germany they call it Ostalgia, which is nostalgia for the East. But like nostalgia for communism and sort of those road tinted glasses of how things were done. But a lot of it hinges on people saying, oh, well, the engineering was so simple and you could just fix things really easily. And it's like, yeah, but you had to fix them because they broke all the fucking time. Because actually, a lot of the engineering was rubbish. Built by unmotivated people who didn't have the resources to do it. But yeah, there's just loads of these trains still operating. And a number of the towns that got new shiny new trains, trams even actually, this one was, but again light rail. They couldn't hack. The old Soviet ones were designed to deal with bad tracks and bad power lines and things, you know, like slack lines and uneven tracks, because, well, presumably they knew a lot of it had been laid very hastily. And so, strangely, the old trams can cope better with the crumbling infrastructure than the new trams can. But this propaganda piece I watched was sort of saying, oh yes, well, look at this great old Soviet engineering can survive all these hardships. But those modern Western trams were... Oh, hello, Mojo. Oops. No, don't eat that. It's not food. That's Lego. You're going to come and say hello? Puss, puss, puss. No? No, she's not feeling very sociable, it would seem. You're going to come and say hello to the stream? No. Entirely motivated by her tummy. So, where am I supposed to be sticking this? Here? There? There. It doesn't quite seem right, but I suppose it is what it is. Right. Oh yes, well, time's flying by. Oh no. Lantern piece with a wedge. Okay. And this one. But yes, you won't be surprised to hear me spout anti-Russian stuff. But they're dangerous and ignored. I think the West thought they'd won the Cold War, and the Russians viewed it as having lost a battle. It's like, oh yes, well, we'll be back. Obviously, the Soviets lost the Cold War. Russia not willing to admit defeat. Okay, one little red stud. Okay, proper bricks. By which I mean double wide. I think I will call it a night at past, but might as well keep on going a little bit longer. While my back can cope. Whoops. Yeah, I'll carry on till I've finished book one. I think we're going to manage that tonight. And that seems like a sensible stopping point to me. Okay. Four and a 4. Another L. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Oh, hang on, there's 2 little single studs to go in. I've put one in there. There's one more to go there. Ooh. Time to make a nice folding table with a glass of wine. Of course, they is sophisticated users like that. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Now I remember seeing that brick. It's a weird brick. Is it this one? Oh, it's not. Damn it. You'd think it'd stand out a mile. Big white square with weird hingy bits. Must be on the tray. Yep. But of course it is. Okay, and that's two of these. So then I'm looking for the grey counterpart. Where's the wine glass? Anyone see a wine glass? I hadn't noticed it. I saw the frying pan. There's the frying pan. Aha! I think this is my first wine glass. I've had several wine bottles. Very, very nice. I suppose it's just such a crazy scale for a minifigure, that one, isn't it? That's the problem. Okay. So, a load of white tile pieces. I need one of that length. Two of these. Two of these. One of those, and I'm looking for a long one now. One long white one. And here, of course, where there's loads of those. So start somewhere sensible. Three long. Square. So this is the line at which the roof will break off for you to get inside it with its minimal connections. We'll try not to flip it over again while firming things down. Okay. Oh, it's got a lava lamp. That's good. Nice touch, that. Period feature. So then there's a grey piece that wants to come in here. There. Oh no, that's not where that goes. Okay. Two dark grey studs. One of these pieces. One silver stud. One of those and one of those. Oh, I see. Oh, that's an interesting technique. So this piece is getting inserted on there in order to give it a stud connection. That's the gear stick. Where's the other pedal? Okay, nearly at the end of book one. A few more pages. I'll try not to slow down too much. So that's going on top of the white one there. And a lantern piece with a wedge. Whoops! Times 2. Wedge, lantern. And that's the start of some front wheel arches by the look of it. Threes, fours are in here, aren't they? Okay, what else should I have done here? Oh, I should have done a load more of these lanterns, look. And some cornery pieces. Cornery piece, cornery piece. Yeah, I did just like the tiniest fraction of that step and then moved on. Okay, that's step 68 actually completed. Now I can move on to 69. See, I'm just keen to get on to step 69, clearly. Child that I am. Someone on YouTube the other day was being so coy about it that their mates didn't get what they were on about. And they were like, you know, the good number. It's the good number. And they're just like, what are you on about? I'm like, oh, I mean 69. Right. Ooh. 2 big black wedges and that. Right. Oh, better move those pedals. Make sure that's all firmed in nicely. So where's this going? Oh, on there like that, I see. Oh, and another one on the other side, okay. It is reasonable. Vehicles are usually quite symmetrical, aren't they? There we go, some very fine wheel arches. Okay, well, what did a hinge bricks? 1. And 2, click, click. Oh, hang on, I'm definitely supposed to have put some plates down at an earlier stage because, yeah, there's some bits missing there. Okay, well, we can stick them on now. There we go. Now the door hinges can go on. I'll keep on saying, oh, well, I'll just go till this bit of time, but... Oh, look, there we go. That's the last page. It's now saying, change to book 2. We will not be doing that. I will make sure that I actually complete book 1 because that will confuse me quite a lot. When it comes to Wednesday evening. So there we go. That's where we're at for the day. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything I've said I was going to show you that I haven't? I don't think so. Oh, I look awfully pale on this camera. Must be the lighting. I should adjust that. Make myself. I don't think I look that poorly in real life. Yeah. So. Oh wow. They do well to advertise to you on the back of the book, don't they? You get to the end and go, ooh, look at that. So I think, yeah, that's it. I'm going to call it a night. Oh, you've got full moon and a clear starry sky. That's nice. That's presumably a reference to me complaining about the rain earlier. I think our weather has improved somewhat, but it looks quite cloudy. Yeah, so I don't think there's any other business. I'm going to have to pack this stuff up quite carefully, I think, so I have a clue what is where when it comes to Wednesday. Otherwise, I'm going to be all discombobulated again for the first hour. Right, well, thank you very much for watching. I've been Keir. This has been Lego with Keir. In case I didn't do it at the beginning, and because I think I definitely didn't, you can also find me on Instagram at lightingkeir. Yeah, so join me again on Wednesday from 7 PM to see the next part of this build. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Cheers, good night.